Hello my fashion friends, and welcome to my office and to my channel. I'm Katya, and here I share everything on how to become a fashion stylist no matter what are your circumstances, no matter what resources you have available, what connections you have. If you come from London or Tennessee, doesn't matter, you can make it. So this is where I talk how you do that. Until now, we already covered some of the very basic things, such as what you should consider before deciding that you want a career in fashion styling. I also talked what the first steps should be, and then the importance of making the connections. So this is episode 4, I think, and in this episode I want to cover what happens when you do all the steps that I talked about in my previous videos and reach the point when you actually go and style. Alright, let's dive in. So like I said, you should pretty much start styling as soon as you can. You can do this in a few different ways. Worst case scenario, you can always do everything yourself. You can be a one-man band and pull some stuff out of your closet, put it on yourself, take photos. With all this technology, it's so much easier to produce photos yourself. But obviously, you're gonna reach the point when you're gonna need to collaborate with other people to make some, let's say, professional photos. Obviously, at the beginning, you're still going to be learning, you're still going to be gaining experience, you're still going to be developing your craft, your skills. So probably your first photos won't be the most amazing, but they're very important. And anyone who works in the fashion industry will recognize if you do have the eye and the abilities to do what you want to do. Start building your portfolio as soon as you can. You're probably going to be collaborating with people on talent for photo basis, which pretty much means that you're all working for free so that you at the end have photos to show and put in your portfolio. Now, there are many ways on which you can collaborate and what kind of projects you're going to do. At the beginning, however, when you are learning and developing your signature style, when you're finding yourself, and all that, my advice would be try to experiment as much as you can. Try to work on as many different projects as you can. Try to work with as many different people as you can. Obviously, you're gonna work with some better than others. So once you find that team that you're comfortable with and you see that you have that creative freedom and you're on the same page, obviously stick with them, because within that confidence that you have and that trust that you have inside a team, it can really take you and develop you as a fashion stylist. So do that. But then on the other side, try to work with as many different people. Obviously, the more that you're gonna network, the more connections you're gonna have, the better this is gonna be long-term and later in your career. So do that at the beginning when you still have a lot of freedom. You're not restrained by different assignments and creative directors. Basically, you can create your own brief, you can create your own projects and really participate in creating them, because you will have no restrictions. When you're collaborating with big brands, when you are working on paid projects, there's always going to be a creative director, there's always going to be someone who is dictating what you are doing, and you're going to be limited by what you can do and where you can take your craft. So yes, find different photographers. Also try different locations. Try yourself working in a studio, try yourself working in the great outdoors. When you are building your portfolio, obviously you want to show your diversity, and then again your point of view and aesthetic. So obviously location is one of those things where you can really show diversity, and your portfolio is gonna look a lot more dynamic if you're gonna have photos from different locations and in different styles, different colors, different aesthetics, different things, but all with your kind of like, you know, pizzazz. When you're working on your own projects, obviously you're gonna prepare some kind of a mood board and draw from inspiration from somewhere, but don't try to imitate too much. If you do try to combine different pieces. Don't just copy a photo. That's a huge no-no. So play with the different techniques, play with different aesthetics, use different tricks. Yeah, just play. Besides doing your own projects exclusively for your portfolio, one way of starting to collaborate and also gain that experience where you have actual clients is producing photos for, let's say, online magazines, for model agencies. Models need test shots all the time, and usually agencies don't want to spend much money, so you can either do them for free or for like a very small fee, and most often it's just going to be you and the photographer. There's no makeup artist because they need models to look kind of natural. So that's a good way. You can always contact model agencies and models and try to collaborate with them. You can do similar things for young designers. They need lookbooks. You can reach out to local boutiques or stores who are selling clothing and accessories and things, and you can collaborate with them, and they use those photos for their ads or Instagram. Or this is trying to motivate you to start styling and start collaborating and working on projects, start building your portfolio. So I guess next videos are gonna be where to get your clothes, where to pull from, especially when you have zero connections, and how to build your portfolio, what goes in, what goes out, how to edit it, how long should it be, things like that. But for now, this is it. I hope there was some information that was valuable for you. Please let me know otherwise, or if you have any issues, any struggles on your path to becoming a fashion stylist. And I'll see you next time. All right, bye.